All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Real Stocks. We are having a reversal day today. Got Chesapeake down, coming back a little bit. Package down. Everything was down yesterday, is up today. All right, let me grab my chat room. Here, Tesla, NBEV. STZ Paycom. NASDAQ doing good, holding up here. Yesterday was a nice little day. That's really what you like to see on a down day. It was yesterday. Hopefully we get more like that. Now, last time we had a couple little pauses after a extended run up. A couple little pauses didn't really go very far. We'll see if that happens now, but hopefully we'll end up continuing. Hey, what's up, Nick? We had a nice little burst of volume here. Let's see if that'll sustain us. Hopefully that is the case. We'll see how that works out. Chesapeake coming back. Let's see what else I got. I do not like how my watch list is working. Digital, I don't like digital watch lists. I like to write my stuff down. I have too many tabs open as it is, so when it comes to my stocks, I just like to look over and see them. So I got this folder drooping off my desk. I'm going to have to fix that. I was looking at DO yesterday. DO's still looking pretty good. Nice little gap down this morning. Well, how did the day end yesterday for DO? Pretty good selling volume at the end of the day there. Boom. Boom. Quite a bit of volume this morning on the open. And it looks like it didn't happen yesterday. They're using that as an opportunity to pick it up. All right, let's see what my good stocks here are doing. EDU, NVIDIA up 2.3 from yesterday, which it was probably, I guess, down about 2.3. We'll see if that'll break out of range or if it'll stop. Whoa, look at the volume on NVIDIA this morning compared in the 5-minute. That's pretty good. Any news? Amazon's $1 trillion price target? What idiot has a $1 trillion price target? Oh, market cap exceeding. That's not a price target. That's price. That's not market cap. Idiots. That's funny. Well, let's see if Nvidia can continue up. Maybe not today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We got STNE up here. Hack. Looks like Hack's tightening a little bit. That's always healthy when that happens. Shouldn't say always. Nothing's always. SIVB. Looks like sold off after trying to jump up a little bit. Nothing too crazy though. Disney flat. CGC still within range. Coming back down towards the lows. See, I had a CGC trade. I should have taken that. That would have worked out pretty well. Amarin boot. All right, let's go to the top here. Let's see what we have. AVGO, Ulta gapping up, GDS popping a little bit. Looks like there were earnings. Those already occurred, it looks like. Gap down and continue higher. This morning, That's a big pop on that opening candle. Getting a lot of big opening pops today. That's already 2 or 3 stocks that we've seen this have very large opening volume candles. VIPs, that's interesting. That's a nice little tight consolidation on VIPs. That looks pretty good. We've been talking about YY breaking out of this trend line here. Finding support there at the 200-day moving average. That could be a good trade. YY looking pretty good. You said VIPs and YY. Those are Chinese names. Did we have good China news? That I don't know. What's up, Lori? Here falling. Earnings. Yep. Gotta be careful around earnings time. You never do know. You never do know. IQ, rounding back after yesterday. Here's my 5-minute chart. I'm sure you guys have noticed weekly, daily, 5-minute, and I have the NASDAQ up here. I always try to see what the morning volume is. TSM. C-Trip holding very nice in a little flag pattern. These have worked very well for us in the past. Good volume so far this morning. Look at that volume spike. I would say this is almost buyable. This is going on my watch list. I may line up a trade. See, that's really good. Good gap on earnings. Nice tighter consolidation. Rejected going underneath the gap. In fact, a gap roll buy, you could actually buy there on a gap roll. 39.24. Obviously, we're well above that. I'm going to go check out a trade in that one. Actually, looks like on the weekly, we're about to cross a trend line or get up to it. Yeah, we're trying to build some momentum to go up. And like I said, volume this morning so far is really good. So I'm going to put C-Trip down here. And that's 1.87. All right, let's continue while my options pricing tool spools up. Baidu, we've been talking about this one a little bit. Also, mini gap up, may find some life here. See, that's looking good too. There's a lot of China names starting to consolidate. All right, let's go back to C-Trip. Okay, so where could C-Trip go? Well, we have a pause up here at 52. We could see what that does. 8 billion% if it happens today. It's going to take a while for it to get to 52. That's kind of a longer target. If you respect that trend line, that would get us up here at about July. Which is quite a ways out. Still good percentage gain though. Let's be a little less greedy and a little more greedy. And let's say we just pop up here to 45. Let's see what that gives us and what time frame. Because if we're expecting this to pop immediately, could get to 45 in 4, 5, 6 days. Wow. That's pretty good. If that happens next week, got 322, which would put us here at 322. 2 or 3 good days on C-Trip could do that. That's really good. All right, let's be less greedy. That's too greedy. I guess we got to see what the volume does today. Okay, so we got C-Trip kind of lined up there. Let me do this. Let me line up 43. What are we, 4201? All right, let's line that one up. NVIDIA doing good today. Chesapeake falling apart a little bit. Not really falling apart. It's got to have a down day. Okay, so EDU. We got IQ up 3%. IQ trying to break our range there on the daily chart. Not quite so much here on the 5-minute chart. Probably could draw it like that. Maybe respecting that most recent candle, that may be the way to go. TSM trying to get back up there. Quad U working. I like that little symmetrical triangle and C trip though. See how that works out. Was that Take Two Interactive? Yeah, Take Two yesterday had a pullback day. Today looks like it's rallying again. This was with the Sony takeover rumors. TTWO. Momo getting up there. Control 4. It's Control 4. Right up my alley. Home automation brand. I've worked with their products. So look at that resistance line. You can even get a nice rally up to there. That's 12%. Pretty good. 5% lower. It's a decent stopping point. I say decent because you never quite know how it's going to work out. That's an interesting trade. Look how low the volume was yesterday, past couple of days. It's been super low down here. There's not a tremendous amount of pressure going lower. Maybe we'll just wait for this thing to break a little higher high right there, and maybe that'll be interesting for a trade. Let me line one up. Yeah, let's just say we get back up to 19. That's not too bad. Yeah, 19's not too bad. All right, so deep pullback to resistance trend line. Our target's 19. $34 days. All right, we'll see how that works out. Good morning, Ethan. You should check out your hair. It's pretty fun. Went all in on here? Why would you do that? Oh, it's bouncing back. You went all in on 1333 on a smaller account. Trying to play double bottom from overnight, or... Well, nice bounce, that's for sure. What you looking for, kiddo? Zelda book. It is in, I think it's in here. James likes looking at it, so it could be in a couple of places, but yeah, you got like an hour. I don't think it's in here. Check over there. If it's not over there, it's not in here. Well, let's hope here comes back then. TTMI with a pretty rip-roaring morning on the 5-minute chart there. Stone appears to have a nice little trend line here in this consolidation. There's one there. There's another little one right there. So you're trying to get across all the tops right there. Maybe a little easier on the 5-minute chart, I guess. Look at how it's represented on the daily chart. I always find that funny. Yeah, obviously that's not the trend line breaking right now on the Stone chart. Chesapeake down here, package down here too. Oh yeah, I cut my package in half yesterday. A little more and I'll cut the rest of it. It's not behaving how I was expecting out of that consolidation. Looks like C-Trip. Black screen? Really? I look like I'm doing okay. I would just refresh. I'll just refresh Lori. If anyone else is seeing that, let me know. But according to me, I'm still streaming okay, so. All right, Nick can see. All right. Can't find it? He didn't take it into the car, so it has to be in the house. Start lifting stuff up. Okay. Okay, so, I had an alert go off early this morning. I don't think it hit my phone, though. Oh, there it did. FHL. Whoops. Just dropped my phone. Can't protect against that. FHL. What's that? Oh, a little recent IPO. Oh, yeah, I saw this somewhere. And that could be considered an IPO breakout. That could be considered an IPO breakout. Don't know much about this thing. It was on an IBD list. Yeah, 35 composite rating. I don't know, it's not over here. So 35 composite rating, not very good. They do Chinese-based operations as a holding company that offers online brokerage platform. Offers an online brokerage platform. There you go. 3-year sales growth rate 241% is pretty good. Market cap $2 billion, not a tiny company. The relative strength is 1. That's funny. You don't see that very often. In fact, you have a 1% chance of seeing that. Anyway, FHL. Let's see what that is doing here. Chesapeake holding pretty strong down here. Not a lot of volume. Good little pullback. See if there's any news backing this up. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's go check out some of our favorite ones here. ACB holding pretty tight. I've got Baidu. Going through my watch list right now. This isn't like my. This is something that Eli put together for me. Program. Yeah, I'm really not mad at Baidu down here at all. I've got an alert over here actually. I think it's a nice little consolidation. I'd like to see some increasing volume though if it were to break out. It's holding up pretty high here so far. Good little, that's before market. Okay, so good 5-minute candle. Just a big buy. This thing could do good stuff today. Look how happy it looks. Looks pretty happy. So let's line my Baidu trade back up. Like I said, target at 190, not to get too greedy. And volume's declining pretty nicely here. Get some volume coming back in. And already today we're at 561,000. That's a quarter of yesterday's volume in the first little bit here. Of course, that this huge candle here with, 289,000 shares is mainly responsible for that, but that's okay. Trade desk just will not go lower. See flat but tightening. NASDAQ doing great. 0.4%, just hanging out. A line up 2%. Yeah, so it's interesting right now. There hasn't been, we got some stuff running up here. A lot of these are earnings pops, but there hasn't been too many setups that have been working organically. Looks like YY is one of them that's taken out of range this morning. Broke out of that little, I guess it broke out of that early this morning. Vip's a Chinese name. Skyworks. Oh, Skyworks is on my list. On 3.5, I didn't put an alert on it, but it's going, and volume looks pretty good. All right, let's jump into Skyworks. This may have already gotten away from me a little bit here. I'm going to have to revisit all my watch list names. I hate when that happens. Kind of trying to break out of there. And maybe we get up to that 90 plus level. What's 90 do for us here? 90 is pretty good. If it'll get there. Yeah, so far so good. Good volume yesterday, then they let it pull back, and they popped it late, right there, volume increase. Yeah, shoot. Failing at the 200-day right there, let's see if that acts as resistance. Otherwise, this looks really good. Skyworks may actually be running on this gap, and then maybe continuing up. A 650. 87. All right. I'm going to try to get this trade in before it pops. All right, Skyworks top of my list there. NVIDIA doing pretty good today. All right, SIVB made a new little high there. NVIDIA's still working it. That's MJ up to today. Still holding it. CHK going down a little bit, but still not doing too bad. Yeah, Shen's killing me here. Okay. Yeah, Skyworks option yesterday was up 144%. Should have got it quick this morning. Oh, I need a faster system. Build one for crypto, I may build one for stocks too. Yeah, Chesapeake falling a little more there. The Blah. What's up, Blah? TTMI, that's not looking too bad down here. Looks like we broke the 50, bounced off the 50. Little 3-day consolidation. Just put a little alert right there on TTMI. Good volume on the upside. I like it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see how that works out. Let's line up one for TTMI. So we got the 14 up here in danger of Making some money. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. 12.5. Cool, let's see if that can do something. Put that on my actionable list. INS just, woo, on fire. Man, selling right before earnings. I wonder, let's look at this. Let's look at the earnings premium on this was probably crazy. 312 for INS. Oh, no options. That's why I never traded it. I always love it when I find a stock that has no options. It looks really good. Yeah, I should be able to hear something. It's probably just paused. Mute my mic every once in a while. Kids come in, something like that. Something real quick. Like now I'm going to sneeze. Or not. Or not. All right, let's go from the top down again. AVGO, Ulta, BLFS not looking too bad. Quad U, getting what we just talked about, is looking good. RTEC, pretty gappy this morning. IQ, doing pretty good. I think I still have a residual portion of IQ. Huya, YY, doing all right. TSM, this one is kind of breaking out a little bit here. Already trying to overtake highs. Looks like it broke this trend line the other day. Sometimes in these break, you just got to go with them and then hold that stopping point. And you're rewarded with good days like today. Manitowoc, Micron, NXPI, kind of wedging up there. Interesting. Not bad. VIPS, GDS, BECN, Riot. As we know, Bitcoin's kind of in a holding pattern, so looks like Riot is as well. And this is a super volatile name. Super volatile, but we're kind of, I don't know, I guess we're descending triangle right there. I don't know if that's going to work out. It's so Bitcoin dependent that it doesn't even, the patterns don't even really matter on it. SOI, WB. We like TTMI, threw an alert on it. We'll see if we can get above that. Control 4. Very, very low alert level on this one for an interesting trade. I never lined one up. CTRL. Up to 19. Yeah, it's okay. 17.6. Yeah, it's pretty good. I already have control for my watch list. All right, Biomed. Cena trying to get past this big, long, extended trend line right there. That could be a nice move up. Hard to say how long it's going to take, though. Sometimes these rally pretty quick. You can see there's my trend line. We're creeping up on it. CCC. Oh yeah, I saw this the other day. Looks like yesterday a nice pausing day, and then today looks like it's continuing out of a little bull flag pattern on the 5-minute chart. Already with really good volume today. I would assume this one will continue. I have no idea what this does. Hi, James. James, where's the Zelda book? Do you know? Ethan was looking for it. He wants to draw the Master Sword.
Dad, I found the Zelda book.
Oh, okay. All right, Churchill Capital. 63 composite rating, 94 relative strength ratings. Pretty good. Blank check company formed to acquire or merge with one or more target businesses. What? And you're publicly traded? That's so weird. I don't even know what to do about that. Market cap's 1.1 billion. Up down volume 11.5. My God. Do they have options? They do not have options. Okay, good. I'll have to worry about them then. But guys, CCC, look at this thing. Up from 9 to already doing pretty good here. Tesla down 5%, really. There's some news. There's always news on Tesla. What happened? Oh, this revealed the Model Y? Nice. You know why? Because they're like, oh, they're going to start this production crap all over again. That's what they're talking about. I'll betcha. Coming a long-range version, capability of 300 miles for 47,000, dual motor, all-wheel drive. Production will start in 2020. I think everyone just remembers Model 3 and what Elon called production hell. Now he's going to go through it again. I think the main thing with Tesla now is that they're like squeaking by with profitability, but he's still continuing expanding. He's basically running this whole company on the knife edge of bankruptcy. He has 2 bad quarters, and I don't know, I guess there's a possibility they could fail, but anyway. What's Skyworks doing over here? Slowly kind of going up. Got NVIDIA, which has been getting on with the program, a little above trend here, which is good if they can accelerate trajectory, but we'll see if that's going to happen. EDU's doing okay. Stone still under. TTMI still under. Cena still under. C-Trip still under. SIVB still consolidating. Hack consolidating, but looking a little better. Look at this sitting right next to highs. I don't know when earnings is on Hack, but the volume is drying up to the point of absurdity. You get a little break out of this, and maybe you can get a nice trade out of this. Look at how low the volume was yesterday. Average volume, it's like under half of average volume. That's pretty crazy. Had a low volume day, went on a little run, and so we'll see if we'll end up on a little run here. I believe this is a cybersecurity ETF, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Boot, Disney, TTD, Match.com. CGC, Fortnite, NBEV, Chesapeake. Package. Man, really not doing good. Breaking. I got to get out of that thing. I should have had an alert on that. Although I guess in the 5 minute it hasn't hurt yet. On the daily it probably would have hit. Let's go look at this so-called Model Y. Let's go check it out. Some images of this bad boy. Ooh, bubbly Model 3. Look at that. Dude, that's a good looking car. Is that really the Model Y? A little mid crossover thingamajig. Not a lot different. They could probably ramp production on this pretty quick once they get the Model 3 worked out. That's good looking though, I do gotta say. A Model 3 and Model Y together. Yeah, Model Y side by side. There we go. No, Model Y side by side. He did it. Sexy. Absolutely. Model S. Model 3. Model X. And the Model Y. In theory, these ones you think would be built on the same platform. The windshield's much smaller on that one. Cool. Nice. Pretty cool. NVIDIA holding up. EDU. You coming back, EDU? AVGO continuing the rally. Looks, yeah, breaking out. I haven't actually looked much at this. This is a pretty, I don't know what they would consider this. Let's go take a look at this because it's still rocking. Probably consider a double bottom base, and that would be your buy point right there. Obviously, we've been chopping around that. Well past it now, 9.34%. If you consider that a cup and handle, which you probably could do that as well, you may still be within your buy point. 3.89% for AVGO. Volume on the week is pretty good, although this is Friday, so it won't go up much higher, maybe a little bit, maybe something like that. The volume is already above average. It's going to be great for a breakout on AVGO. Maybe we'll get a nice consolidation out of this one. But AVGO looking really good. Trendline break right there. Yeah, buy first thing in the morning probably wouldn't have been outrageous. Need some more stocks for the watch list. That's what I need. Need more watch list stocks. I think I'll do that on Monday. Go through the IBD 50. Go through the sector leaders. Although we've got most of them. Maybe there will be a new one. Always need new watch list stocks. Speaking of which, there's a couple. We got daily movers. Okay, let's go through this list, and then I'm going to get out of here. Ulta, which we've got Ulta. FHL, we've got that one. LRCX. I think I used to have this one. Ran for a couple years, 2010, 2013, 14. That's where I would have acquired it. and put a nice wider consolidation base and then just rallying there for years. Look at that. 1, 2 years. Basing. And coming back here today. Maybe it'll do it again. Maybe today's the beginning of that. You never know. ST. Used to be a plant right down the street from me on ST. SBGL. No idea what you do, but that's an interesting little consolidation. STM, CLNE. Applied Materials, I think we've got that one. Skyworks. OII. Oh, Cree's coming back. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, the little company that never did. We were looking at them in early 2013. Then it started stalling out and just never got back. Herbalife coming back, huh? Oh. Not so much. IRDM breaking out as we're speaking, as a matter of fact, into into highs. Although it's not really running, but this would be, I guess that would be a base. This would be considered a undercut, and so that would reset the base count. And we don't really have a base right now in this thing, IRDM. How they go from profitable to unprofitable and rally. Interesting name there. That's all I'll say. Interesting name. And VIPs again. There we go. VIPs again, we start. VIPs is one of our stocks we look at first. We end on VIPs there. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good day. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Anything going on Monday? Nope, things just a Monday. Another Monday. All right, guys, I'll see you Monday. Have a good day and a good weekend. Bye-bye.